Good evening and thanks for joining us. Thousands of airline passengers could have their long weekend plans turned upside down. WestJet pilots have issued strike notice. That means if both sides don't reach an agreement by Friday morning, hundreds of flights will likely be grounded. CTV's Sinjin Alexander is live at YVR tonight. And Sinjin, any indication a strike can be averted?
Well, both sides are sounding hopeful, mi-jung, and they have made progress on sort of the back-burning issues, but they are still far apart on the big issue, money.
Pilots admit they want to put pressure on the company, although deny launching a potential strike just before Victoria Day was part of that strategy.
We will have extra staffing here at YVR, certainly because it is the May long weekend, so we're already expecting a very busy weekend.
Some 61,000 passengers are expected in these halls alone if WestJet and Swoop pilots do strike and the unions locked out. A lot of those passengers will be frustrated. They're already nervous.
Absolutely. I've been concerned about that this whole time I've been gone.
If we have to, we'll pay out of pocket for a hotel, for food.
WestJet pilots want the same pay as their counterparts in North America, namely the U.S., saying many members have already quit for better salaries elsewhere.
The last thing we want to do is put 1,800 pilots out on the picket line, inconvenience the tens of thousands of passengers.
We've been losing one pilot every 18 hours.
Both sides have been negotiating for months, and WestJet says it has already made a generous offer. We sincerely regret the inconvenience and uncertainty this continues to cause for our guests.
WestJet makes a lot of money. So if they want people to work for them, they got to treat them fairly.
I'm hoping that if they're on strike, they'll have alternate ways to get home.
You don't have to change your plans. It's WestJet that has to accommodate your travel plans and buy you a ticket on another airline. They cannot force you to rebook to a different date.
Already, other airlines are smelling opportunity.
No, this is going to be one of the biggest weekends of the year for us. We've had a tremendous booking period going into this.
Flair Airlines added extra flights and began selling tickets the very night strike notice was issued, admitting it's a commercial risk it had to take.
Can we get the guarantee from you, the boss, the head of the company, that they will not be canceled if they do settle?
I can absolutely promise that. We're flying those flights, and we welcome all those customers on board right away.
If WestJet and its pilots don't come to terms, pickets could go up around midnight Friday.
And expanding on those passenger rights, essentially the airlines have 48 hours to get you moving. Now, you do have rights. They cannot force you to take a refund. They cannot say we're going to move you 5 days later unless you agree to that. And if you want, you have that choice. They can or should and must book you on a different airline. So Air Canada, Flair, Porter Airlines, any of those other ones. mi-jung.
Good for passengers to know that. Thank you, Sinjin.